Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to Intuitive Crone. I'm going to start doing monthly readings. These readings are for the pink full moon that is coming, I believe it is on the 12th. I'm going to do a reading for each sign. I'm going to tilt the camera down though as I do them so that you can see the cards as I do them for you. If the readings do resonate with you, I have a link in the description box for personal readings. I do offer personal readings on my website, intuitivecrone.com, if you feel so led. Otherwise, let's just get started and dive in and see what it is that you need to release for this month. We're going to find out what you need to release, what you need to know, what is of the utmost importance for you at this time. So, we're going to start with the inner child oracle here. Take a couple of cards. Spirit guides, angel God, creator, universe. Thank you for being here in this reading. What is it that you have for Taurus at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Whoop. I guess I just don't know how to shuffle, huh? All right, here we go. There we go. What do we have for Taurus for this strawberry moon, Spirit? What are they needing to release, let go of? What's in the way of their path? What's your message to them? What is the most important thing for them at this moment? All right, one more. All right, here we go. Take a couple of cards, please, for Taurus. Spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul and pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. All right. Those go hand in hand. Spending some time taking care of yourself and your needs, spending time in nature, connecting, refreshing your soul, loving yourself. Perhaps there's not enough self-love happening. Let's take from the tarot and see what we end up with here. All right, I'm gonna take from the Wild Reflections deck, please. I've already shuffled, but I'm gonna shuffle this again. Here we go. I've shuffled and cleared space, but I'm feeling the need to shuffle again, so I will. There we go. We're gonna take a few cards on this. What do we have? Spirit for Taurus. For Taurus. Okay. Taurus. 3 of Pentacles. Nice energy there. Collaboration, working together with others. Part of a group. King of Swords. Vision, intellect. The Emperor. And one more, the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Interesting. This is you. You seem to be in your power. Maybe too much here. You've got King of Swords and Emperor energy together. Perhaps a little too intellectual, detached. There's a need to get back to relationships, perhaps. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. It's about standing back and assessing. You've planted seeds. You've put in some work. Has it been worth it? Is it growing? Is it? Or perhaps you've neglected the relationships to achieve the goal. And it's time to assess whether or not that investment has been worth it. We're going to do some more. We're going to do some more. For Taurus, please, let's take from the Intuitive Whispers now. Where they're at. There we go. Intuitive Whispers, please. What do we have here? Oh, okay. One jumping out at us. Feel, don't think. Ah, yes, okay. Too much thought going on, perhaps, here. Too much intellect, not enough heart. Let's see what we've got going here. One more card, please, for this middle row. What's going on here? You are brilliant. You are brilliant. Trust yourself. Trust the work you're putting in. There's no need to strive and neglect relationships as we do that. I'm going to take some more from the tarot. Please, let's clarify this second row here on what's going on with Taurus. What is it they need to release? What is it they need to work on here? Where are they? What's going on? What's their state of mind in this? What is their position? What is their... What do we got? Whoop. Queen of Swords. Okay. Anyway, shoot. A bunch of cards falling in here. What do we got? We have the Two of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have the Ten of Swords here. All right. Fear of outcome, perhaps. You're holding on so tightly. Putting in so much intellect, so much control over things. Perhaps here we have this feel, don't think with the heart. There's too much brain going on here. Too much intellect perhaps is overriding the heart. Queen of Swords. Still intellectual. Maybe not as cold and indifferent and intellectual as the King of Swords, but intellectual. And then we have the Two of Wands. Ah, Two of Wands. A choice to be made. Do you follow your heart? Do you follow your head? You're gonna listen. King of Cups. Listen to that heart energy. What your heart is telling you. Look at this. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Fool. It's almost like do we stay in this burden, or do we let go? Do we take the leap, or do we stay in this? Look at all the arrows in him. Look at the burden. Look at the pain, even the darts that have penetrated him. Is there maybe a betrayal is coming to mind? Something, a deception, a betrayal, truth being withheld in a situation, and it's caused you to hold on more tightly and try and control the outcomes and situations. Trying to listen to your head, your thinking, you're being analytical, looking things from a cold and intellectual perspective. You're afraid to involve your heart because in the past it's cost you. But Spirit wants you to let go and take the leap of faith. You need to trust yourself, trust your heart, trust what you feel inside, within. Wow. I look at this and somebody has really caused some damage here. Okay. There's a need for some thought, reflection. What direction do you want to go from here? Do you want to stay in this controlling energy? Perhaps cut off from this type of energy, this working together, collaboration, building something with somebody, connecting with others, part of a group, okay? Do you want to stay cut off from that by controlling everything? Or do you want to follow a more heartfelt path, listening to your heart? Where is it guiding you? Maybe a need to spend some time here contemplating. What does your heart want? What is your heart telling you? There's a need for that leap of faith, to listen to the heart. This is difficult. This is something that needs to be addressed. And it's never easy. It's never easy to address that pain. But it's necessary for growth and forward movement. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit now another card. Let's see, what have we got? Let's do the 7 energies. How do we deal with this, Spirit? How do we deal with this? Shuffling again, even though it's already been shuffled. Spirit wants me to shuffle. There we go. How do we deal with this? A couple of cards here on how to deal with this, please. It's not a couple. Let me see what it is. 4. That's too many. I'm sorry. That's way too many. Couple of cards, please, on how to deal with this, Spirit. You just want to give me a ton of cards. What the hey? Oh. All right. You know what? I'm just going to take it and just... They work. Great big love. Great big love. Perhaps there was a great big love and you've been hurt in that way, in the heart, and you're more on guard now. We have body and soul. Taking care of yourself. Body and soul. Tending to your needs. The need for healing. Physical need. Nourishment. beautiful, yeah, okay. Your heart is caged. Your heart is caged. This wounding has really left you closed off. Quieting the mind, going within, tender embrace. Allow spirit to embrace you. All right, quiet the mind, spend some time in self-reflection, in meditation, in tending to the body and soul. The need for healing is there. Do what is necessary. Find some time to mend that wounding and to set the heart free. Take down that cage, open that door. Quiet the mind, let spirit embrace you. All right, let's take some tarot here. Let's have some tarot for this, please, spirit. Whoa, and it went to the floor. What is it with this last row? Aries' last row cards went to the floor as well. We have the Devil and the Four of Wands. Wow, what a contrast here. The Devil. Okay, this energy, this closed off heart, this wounding is keeping you trapped. It's holding you back. And the Four of Wands is available to you when you do the healing. When you do the healing. Let's take a couple more here. Wow, okay. The floor just loves the cards, okay. And the Four of Pentacles, yep. Build those foundations here. One more card, please, Spirit. And one more, okay, that's it. And we have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. And we have the Justice, the Justice. Yeah. Until you work on this, until you heal the wounding, you won't be able to move forward into this energy of the stable foundation, the happy home life, the balance. The justice is balanced, it's fair. Perhaps it's time to look at things. It's time to come to terms with this heartbreak, heart wounding, whatever it is that has closed you off like this, and realize it is up to universe to bring that justice. You don't want to get even. You don't want to close yourself off either, because then you're not allowing other opportunities to experience love on a higher level. You need to let go of this wounding, this whatever's happened that's kept your heart, that's closed it off, kept you closed up. You need to do that work. Eight of Pentacles here. Put in the energy and the effort into doing the inner work, the healing, addressing the issue, and taking down the cage, opening the door. Tear down the walls that are keeping you from experiencing that love, that joy you want to feel. You've turned off the feelers here, and you need to get back to that, back into that. I'm going to take some Moonology manifestation here. In closing, let's see what we have here, Spirit. What do we have, Spirit? In closing. for Taurus, please, Spirit? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Let your fears dissolve. Reflect on your priorities. Yeah. Look at the bottom of the deck has take a breather. The top, take a reality check. So it's time to really look at things. Look at where you're at. Look at where your heart is. Look at where your thoughts are. What is your focus? Are you thinking so much on this energy that it's keeping you from this energy? And from this energy, and from this energy. This is what we want. This is what we want. But we need to let go of this. We need to deal with this. We need to get out of this intellectual, this gotta control things, fear of being hurt again, perhaps, being betrayed again. We're afraid of letting go, of letting our guard down. And I mean, I understand things happen in life and we get that way. It's up to us to do the inner healing and address those issues so that we can move on and create the life we want to create. We can't do that if we're allowing past experiences hold us back. I'm going to take a rune for you here. Take some out of the bag. A few wanting to come out. Wow. Willow, Fehu, and Taurus. Yeah, there's a caution here. Okay, that's holding you back. It's keeping you from the life you want. Proceed cautiously, but be open to receiving. Be open to receiving. That's Thursaz. Be open to receive. You are protected by spirit. Okay? Yes, there was pain inflicted. There was something that happened, and you're fearing that it's going to happen again. Know that you're protected by spirit. Cautiously move forward. Look within yourself to do the inner work. Okay? Do the inner work. We have this one here. Sawilo. This is a positive rune. It's enthusiasm, vitality, inner drive. Okay? Success, happy conclusions. You can get there, but you need to release yourself from this energy that's in the way. It's definitely in the way. And Fehu is wealth, prosperity, abundance. It can also mean you're focusing too much on those things. Okay? Maybe you're focused too much on what you're building. You're being too intellectual, focusing too much on the outcome you want. You're trying to control things out of fear. You need to let go. You need to do the inner work. You need to heal. And trust. Trust spirit. Trust yourself and your inner guidance. Because we can overthink ourselves into a position where we're frozen in place and we're not moving anywhere because we're immobilized. We've immobilized ourselves for fear of what might happen. Let go. Let go. Get yourself back to having an open heart, trusting spirit, trusting yourself. Everybody is not going to wound you in this way. Move forward. Take a risk on relationships, on love, but do the inner healing first. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to delve deeper into any questions, issues, life happenings that you have, I do provide and offer personal readings on my website, intuitivecrone.com. There is a Book Now button on the site for you. Or just take what you've heard now and take it as what you needed, apply it where you need to apply it, and have a good month. Have a blessed month. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next reading.